Hello, I am Michelle with two L's.
And I'm Natalie the Red.
And we are Force of Eye Entertainment. And today we are back for another first time watching reaction. Yes, guys, we have had all summer long what we have called a summer of comedy.
Yes.
We've had many laughs on this ride.
A few cries. No, mainly pretty much just
Oh,
laughs.
if there were tears, it was from sheer laughter. And you guys have recommended some awesome movies to us, and we appreciate that. We appreciate you guys' recommendations. But as the summer closes, we're going to begin to pivot away from comedy here soon.
Michelle's been big on the pivot lately.
Yes.
But apparently we are beginning our pivot.
I think,
just so you all know the plans.
Yes.
The pivot is happening.
It is, but we technically are still going to cover a comedy, and there it will still. I was going to say this for those of you who've left recommendations. We have written down like so many, and we are going to come back to those, but we are just going to kind of briefly move away as we enter into fall, into Halloween season, and then obviously
as things get a little spookier.
Yes. But we will definitely, so if we have not covered one of the movies that you recommended one of the comedies, don't worry. We will definitely
It'll be in rotation.
Yes, we will definitely be revisiting a lot of different comedies moving forward as well. But today, technically, I believe the movie we're watching today still falls in the comedic realm of things.
It does.
Yes,
pivot wasn't too sharp.
It wasn't as sharp as the one on Friends. But But yes, we're going to be watching today, I believe it's 1984's Eddie Murphy stars in Beverly Hills Cop. Several of you guys have recommended this one to us, and neither one of us have seen this.
So we're ready.
We are.
We're totally ready.
Apparently, it must have been a hit, and I say that because there's like 3 or 4 of them. So
that's what I thought. I thought this was like a series.
This must have done pretty well back in the 80s when this came out, and Natalie and I grew up watching The Nutty Professor and different Eddie Murphy stuff. But we've never seen Beverly Hills Cop.
We loved The Nutty Professor.
We did. But before we get started, though, if you enjoy reactions, if you enjoy movie reviews, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Yeah, do you just like that?
I don't judge.
Go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Also, ring the notification bell and give this video a thumbs up. But without any further delay, let's watch Beverly Hills Cop.
He's a very popular cigarette with the children. You know what this is in here? You know what this is? It's a federal tax stamp. You can't beat that. You know, and I don't know nobody in town that can handle a job this big, but y'all supposed to got all the connections, you know?
Right, it ain't easy to get rid of this shit.
I know, but see, I'm a businessman, you know? This is my thing. There you go. That's what I'm talking
You're
about.
a sharp kid.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
I told my people it's supposed to be $5 grand here, and look at this. They stiffed us. Take the $2 grand, and on the next score, promise I'll make it up to you.
I need $5,000, not a $2,000 thing, man. Don't do this to me.
Look, don't be unreasonable. You're not dealing with Johnny Bananas.
See the cop in the background.
$5,000. Read my lips. $5,000 is what I need. I don't smoke liquor straight. I smoke king size cake.
Nice doing business with you, kid.
The truck, it just stopped, man. It just stopped. You got some jumper cables, you give me a jump.
Both of you guys break out some ID.
Let's get the out of here.
Man, that police car, the light. Never seen that before. It's a disaster. This guy is enjoying this way too much. It's like a video game to him.
Uh-oh.
I mean, he's just like not even trying to not hit things. That's what I'm saying. It's like a video game. He's like, score 100 points. Look at him.
Oh, he's so happy.
Oh, he loves it. He loves destroying things.
You guys, this is a disaster.
I just saw, I guess they're in Detroit. It says the Detroit police. I'm guessing at some point he's going to go to Beverly Hills.
That's where our mom was born, in Detroit.
Oh, we should have known it was you.
You know what he said is your worst up ever. Personally, I don't think that's true.
So he's undercover.
Yeah, I can see that.
You mind telling me where the you come off going undercover without authorization from me? What the is this all about? When the did you get a truckload of cigarettes from anyway?
From the Dearborn hijack.
That truck is supposed to be in the damn pound.
I'm trying to tell you.
Jeffrey, this is none of your business.
This is not my locker.
You got great potential, but you don't know every thing. One more time, you're out on the street. Do you understand me?
Boss, let me tell
Do you understand me? Hey!
How you doing?
Right.
I see you still breaking in people's houses.
That's the thing.
What is it? The bearer bonds. They're bonds. Untraceable.
You stole them?
No,
I don't want to hear it. I don't even. What were you doing in California anyway?
I was working. Beverly Hills.
Ah, what were you doing?
I was a security guard. Jenny Summers,
Jenny Summers.
manager of this art gallery, the Hollis Benton Art Gallery out in Beverly Hills.
I'm a police officer. I can't steal cars no more. I also remember you had to go to jail behind that too.
That's like day camp compared to jail.
How come you didn't tell on me when you got caught, man? How come you told we're together?
Because I love you, man.
Well, that's sweet.
They're bros.
Romance right there.
That's up.
Oh,
Swear to Christ, Zach, are we gonna bring him back? Oh, you get lost?
is that Mike from Breaking Bad?
It looks like
I think it is.
yeah, it does.
Going.
We see he's been playing the same roles since '84.
I swear, if you ever show your face out there again,
Knew that was coming.
Oh. Oh, you guys, it's so sad. I was afraid of that though, at the back of my mind.
I did not see that coming. How did they knock out Eddie Murphy?
It's like he slipped away.
Well, no, I don't think he just ran off. They hit him in the back of the head.
Oh.
He wouldn't do that. He got knocked out. They messed with the wrong guy's friend, is what I'm about to feel.
Whoever killed your friend wasn't worried about your little narrow. If they were, you'd be lying beside him in that meat wagon. Stay out of this.
Well, look, I got some vacation time coming to me. I want to take my vacation now.
Stay away from this case, Axel.
No, it's just that I feel I need a little vacation, that's all.
He knows what he's gonna do.
As soon as you finish it.
Yeah, I'm looking for Miss Jenny Summers.
It's very busy today.
Your name? My name's Axel Foley.
And what is pertaining?
I didn't understand what you said.
Regarding?
Oh, what's it regarding? I'm an old acquaintance of hers.
Mr. Ahmed Foley is here to see.
Axel Foley. Axel.
Ahmed, Ahwell.
Axel.
Foley is here to see. This is comedy stuff. Sexy, it's animal.
No, it's not sexy at all.
It's not sexy at all.
$130,000. Get the fuck out of here! No, I cannot. It's serious. It's very important. Sell it yesterday to a collector. Get the fuck out of here! Serious, I said it.
No, serious.
What are you doing here?
How you doing?
Oh, God, it's good to see you.
Love the 80s hair.
Yes.
I want to talk to you about Mikey.
Oh, is he in trouble again?
He's dead.
What?
He's dead. He came to Detroit and somebody killed him. Mikey mentioned that you helped him get a job.
The guy who owns this gallery hired him. It's a favor to me. His name is Victor Maitland.
And what, may I ask, is your interest in Mr. Tandy?
He was my best friend. He came to see me in Detroit a couple of days ago.
There's the
A couple
killer.
hours after you got there.
He's a killer.
He worked for you, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
All I want to know is what kind of work
Gentlemen,
Mikey
would
did
you
for
please show Mr. Foley to the...
Wow.
Get off me, man! Get off me!
That was unnecessary.
I can describe all of them.
Please move to the side of the car.
What kind of is this, man? Hold up. Wait a second. I got thrown out of a window, man.
Gun, partner. You are under arrest. You have the right to remain silent and...
What's the charge?
Possession of a concealed weapon and disturbing the peace.
What's the charge for getting pushed out of a moving car, huh? Jaywalking? You know, this is the cleanest and nicest police car I've ever been in my life.
Don't they play that music in a season of Stranger Things?
I don't know.
I've heard it in something.
Yeah, for like basketball dance mixes or something.
I think I've
Cheer
heard it. I think I've
songs.
heard it in a movie or TV show.
He says that you're an outstanding young detective. I find that very difficult to believe.
It's true, though.
He also says he nearly had to fire you for insubordination. I find that very easy to believe. He says if you're out here investigating the Tandino murder, you needn't bother coming back. He tells me if we inform him you are working on this case, he'll have you brought up on charges and fired. What are you doing?
I'm on vacation.
Take Mr. Foley over to the courthouse and let him arrange for bail.
Axel, why were you bothering Victor? Victor Maitland is one of the top art dealers in the United States. What are you looking back there for?
The cops, they're following us.
That's super obvious. I guess they don't care.
Good evening, sir.
The hell is that?
Compliments of Axel Foley.
Foley? How do you know we were here?
You weren't exactly subtle.
There's the Mercedes. We get rid of that stuff? What the hell are you doing?
You find something?
Coffee grounds. You know what this stuff is used for?
Yeah, some people filter hot water through it and drink it.
Yeah, I take hot water through it and drink it in the morning.
That laugh.
I tell you, I wish you would have been with me last night. Some guy comes in, he sits down a couple of stools away. He's got to let him have a little shot at you before I tore his head off.
Axel, what the hell's going on?
See you later. Come on.
We've got something for you, Billy. An anti-banana disguise.
Good one.
Classic.
You come here for a second, please? Is your supervisor here?
What's the problem?
Are you security here?
Yeah.
Then you're the problem. Go get your supervisor, please. Now! Now! Rat for the United States Customs Service. How can a black man just march into your warehouse, walk into the bonded area, and start poking around without anyone asking me any questions whatsoever? Somebody's gonna lose their job behind this. This guy gave me a match, for Christ's sake. This place has the worst security in the nation. We're gonna check the background of each and every crate in this section, starting with this one right here.
Jesus Christ!
Look, man, if you're still mad about the banana thing, I'm sorry, all right?
Lieutenant Doctor's 2 days' pay.
Get out of here.
Thanks for the sandwich. You meant it as a joke, Billy, like the bananas.
Hey, wait a minute. When I sent that food down to you guys, that was from the heart.
Bullshit.
Why are we always arguing, man? All three of us are. What do you say? We all go get something to drink and make up and be friends, huh?
Forget it.
Okay.
That guy wants to.
He wants to real bad.
Everybody freeze!
Turn around. Turn around.
What's wrong, man? What's all the
Get back,
hostility,
man.
Phil? I'm telling you to get back. If you don't get back, I'm gonna blow your brains out.
He didn't even hit him. Did you notice that? Yeah. They need to
Is
redo.
that intentional? Or
I don't think that was intentional.
Sorry for the disturbance, folks. Everything's under control.
Do you mind explaining to me what you and Rosewood were doing in a strip bar?
Only reason that they were at a strip bar because they were tailing me. These two officers were sitting outside wondering what I was doing. I wasn't having a good time. I'm into things like that. Anyway, the only reason that they came in was because they saw two suspicious-looking gentlemen with bulges in their jackets. It turns out that these guys were going to commit a robbery, sir, and they foiled the crime. I did not know what was going on. I was watching the show having fun. I'm still freaked out by it. They're not just regular cops. Okay, they're super cops. And the only thing missing
Super cops.
is capes.
Is this what really happened?
No, sir.
Would someone like to tell me what really happened?
Foley invited us to this bar, and while we were there, Foley observed the two suspects casing the establishment. Before we knew what was going on, he already disarmed one of them. Detective Foley deserves all the credit for the arrest.
Oh.
In the future, if you want to practice law enforcement, I would prefer you did it in Detroit.
The super cop story was working. Perfectly good lie, and it's all right.
You guys are off the case. McCabe, your turn, and you two in my office.
This is like classic cocktails. They're
I
off the
know.
case. You know they're not going to be off the case.
You know they're gonna get back on the case,
Yes.
even if they're not supposed to.
Exactly. That makes it
I
good.
see it coming from a mile away.
I just want to know, did he just go there because he wanted to, or does that somehow tie into the people he's kind of watching? I'm not really sure.
Going to the place they went to.
Yeah. Like, and then was it just by coincidence that something was about to go down there, or was he actually there for a purpose? I'm not quite sold.
We'll assume he was there for.
That's kind of what I'm assuming, but yet I don't see any ties to it either.
May I help you? Yes. Victor Maitland, gray-haired gentleman, very dark-skinned, Capricorn.
Well, why don't you give me the message and I'll take it to him?
Tell Victor that Ramon, the fella he met about a week ago, Ramon went to the clinic today. I found out that I have,
Oh my gosh.
herpes simplex 10. I think Victor, everything is fine before things start falling off on the man.
Well, perhaps you better tell him.
Perhaps you better tell him that.
You know, I think that would be best.
Somebody start falling off on the man.
He said, I think that would be best.
Hi, Victor. Get the away from me, man. That's very good, Victor. Could you, like, teach him to roll over and sit and do all that shit, too?
I've nothing to say to you.
That's cool. I'll do all the talking.
He's going to want to go wash that off. Looks pretty sticky.
I know that you're into a lot of crooked shit. And I have a pretty good idea that you had Mikey killed. And when I find out for sure...
I don't know from under what stone you crawl, or where you get these ridiculous ideas. But it seems we haven't the slightest idea who you're dealing with. Crawl back to your little stone in Detroit before you get squashed.
Catch you later, Vic.
Is anyone else noticing that all the cops in this movie are about 6'1" plus, full head of hair, pretty good in shape?
What are you just saying? There's a lot of good-looking
Yeah,
cops in this movie.
I'm saying like an abnormal amount, but
I'm not against it.
Why are you bothering Victor Maitland?
I had a friend named Michael Tandino. Maitland had him killed. I can't prove that right now, but when I do, you'll be the first to know.
Talk to me.
I went to his warehouse, and I saw some guys unloading a crate that was filled with German bearer bonds. The man's not an investor, he's a smuggler. The crate that I saw didn't even pass through customs.
And you witnessed all this?
Everything except for the drugs. But I found coffee grounds all over the warehouse.
Drugs are sometimes packed in coffee grounds. The scent throws off the dogs.
Very good, Lieutenant. Now what do we do?
If you found the drugs, that's one thing. But if your only evidence is coffee grounds, we don't have enough to get a search warrant. Start with the LAPD, the FBI.
If we go and start snooping around his place, he's gonna close down and get his shipments from someplace else. It'll be a big waste of time.
Is that what your extensive experience leads you to believe?
Who disabled a non-marked unit with a banana?
Yes, sir.
Lieutenant, I'd like to see you in your office.
Ooh.
Take Detective Foley back to his hotel room. Watch him pack.
Oh my
According
gosh.
to the city limits.
see, this is where it gets real good in a cop movie. Now he's fully been kicked off
Yeah.
the case. He can't help, but he's gonna go rogue.
Well, he seems to have enough to follow
You want to tell that to the chief?
No, sir.
Then I suggest you get moving.
And his two boys are gonna help him with the
Yeah.
stakes being this high, because Mikey will get justice.
Yes, absolutely.
I believe his name is Foley. Since you're such a good friend of Michael, I was wondering if you were perhaps familiar with the fellow.
Grew up in the same neighborhood.
Oh, really? Have you seen him lately?
He told me that Mikey'd been killed. He left, and I haven't seen him since.
Oh, I hope I didn't disturb you too much.
No problem.
Oh,
Take care.
Hey, Billy, look, I read the manifest, all right? They're expecting another shipment in today.
Bogomil
Never
would-
mind Bogomil. This is a chance for me and you to blow this case wide open, the two of us. What do you say?
Bogomil would kill me.
Billy.
I'm not going to drive you to the art gallery, Axel.
We can be there when the shipment comes in and nail him.
Why didn't you tell Bogomil about this shipment?
Does everything by the book. You know, I'm starting to think that everybody in this town is a robot. It's very personal to me.
All they asked me to do was drive you out of town. Now I'm gonna screw that up too.
We knew he would.
Billy, I love you. Just fell in love with you.
Can you get my friend espresso?
You want to get a lemon twist?
If it's no bother.
No, don't be stupid.
I love that guy.
I'm telling you, he was acting real weird.
The reason I came down here is because I want to get back inside the warehouse.
How about I go with you?
I don't have time to stand here and argue with you, Jenny.
Let me get my keys, and we'll argue on the way.
Like her outfit too.
Yeah.
The 80s fits.
Well, it looks like they've been here already. This is a crate from overseas. Hasn't passed through customs yet.
What is that?
The coffee.
Coffee?
Yeah, it's coffee on top.
Yes, they found it. I don't think it's powdered sugar.
This ain't sugar.
Welcome to the party.
It's time for him to be a hero. I think he has it in him.
Yeah, I think so too.
How disappointed I am to find you here.
Victor, listen.
Shut up! I don't want to hear it. Take her to the car and wait for me.
What are you going to do with him?
You should be more worried about what we're going to do with you.
Oh.
Hey, Jenny, we got cocaine and coffee here. We're going to get wired and have a big party.
Come on, man. She gave you the look. I need help.
If something happens to her, I'll kill you. Are you still pissed at me?
No. But I should have taken care of you in Detroit when I popped your little buddy.
Ooh. He is always getting hit in the stomach in this movie.
I'll try.
Come on, somebody.
Yeah, either he's gonna need some help or come on, be the hero we know that's in, that you can be. His face. There you go. No. The music helps this movie like a lightness. It kind of lightens up the mood.
That's true.
Why do people always have a 5 or 6 shooter?
It's a really tiny.
It's a horrible
tiny
gun to
room.
have in this situation.
Freeze!
Oh. I don't think he made contact there either.
Thanks, man.
Now they gotta go get their friend back.
Just check out the warehouse and please don't say anything to Bogomil.
Shit, what's the matter? It's Billy. He's doing something dumb again.
Again. It's a regular occurrence. His face.
Everything he said about Maitland is right. Now he's kidnapped a woman and he's got her in his house.
Well, let's go in there and get her.
What do you think I'm trying to do?
Billy.
Really, Sarge, you can do what you want, but I'm going in with Axel.
Last warning, Foley. Billy!
I'm sorry, Sarge. I've got to.
He's going with them. Now he's ready. I had a feeling that was coming. Gosh, it's like Scarface. Oh.
You all right?
Oh.
Drop it!
That's Billy.
Did he not get shot?
He doesn't even believe he did it.
Shot Billy. Let's go.
He did good. Guys, take cover.
Cover me.
I don't know how one dude's gonna cover you. He had 6 bullets, and I feel he used them all.
You guys go around front, I'm gonna check the back.
The The bullets are just relentless.
You're all under arrest!
They don't care, dude.
Do that again, I'll shoot you myself.
No, did he really get him?
No, I doubt it.
Because it wouldn't be that simple.
No, I think they'll have a little more of a showdown. Oh.
You know what I keep thinking about? Near the end of Butch Cassidy, Redford and Newman are almost out of ammunition, and the whole Bolivian army is out in front of this little hut.
See, right here. This is why you don't take a 6-shooter.
I'm gonna make you pay for this.
And he's out for the count.
I was going to say earlier, I had a feeling he was going to go down like he did in Breaking Bad by getting shot. Oh, right in the arm.
Not this guy. Wow.
Hold it right there.
Like, this guy has to know the cops are outside, and he's still just going to try to kill him. Or them.
Be careful, old boy. You might hit me.
Freeze!
Oh! Oh! Oh!
This was a group effort.
Police! Take 2 steps back with your hands up!
He's like, now I get to do this.
He's so happy with himself.
Very good. Great.
What the hell's going on here?
Oh, shit. He isn't actually in custody, sir.
Miss Jeanette Summers accidentally discovered large quantities of a substance she suspected was cocaine in the art gallery's warehouse. She immediately communicated her discovery to detectives.
He's lying now. The cover for them.
Foley was at the time cooperating in a joint Beverly Hills, Detroit investigation of narcotics trafficking. Proceeded to the warehouse where Rosewood did.
He's rubbed off on all of them.
Sergeant Taggart here was the first to arrive at the scene, and in the course of defending ourselves, we shot several suspects, including Mr. Maitland.
You expect me to believe that report?
That's the report I'm filing, sir.
That's a good way of putting it.
Why don't you tell me what happened?
Happened just like the lieutenant said, Chief.
I suppose congratulations are in order.
Thank you, sir.
A report better be on my desk in the morning.
You were lying your ass off.
Why don't you go to the hospital and get your shoulder looked at?
Excuse me, sir. I was wondering if you could, do me a favor, sir.
I think your favors are all used up.
I understand. Hoping that you could, call in my Inspector Todd, my boss back home, and straighten things out for me. But that's all right. I guess I'm just out of a job. It's cool, though. I think I'm staying back.
I will talk to Inspector Todd first thing tomorrow.
Will you really?
Yes, you bet.
Thank you so much, sir. How you doing? I'm Axel Fuller checking out a Suite 1035. Hey, guys! You don't have to come down to see me off.
Bogomil ordered us to make sure you got out of town.
You know what matters? That you guys came down here. I'm all choked up on the inside.
Here you go, sir.
Oh, thank you.
Excuse me, Beverly Hills Police Department is picking that up.
Oh, get out of here. That was the last straw. You guys are too nice. Sir, do you sell those Beverly Palm robes down here?
$95 a piece.
Money is no object. Put them on my tab. I don't think I'll ever be able to repay you. Token of my appreciation, I want you to have this fine Beverly Palm robe. Each time you get out of the shower, I want you to think about Axel Foley. I love you, Billy.
I love you, Billy.
I love it.
Thanks, Axel.
Billy, take care of the tab, would you?
Hey, Taggart.
Here you are, sir.
That tab is going to be huge.
You keep it as a souvenir.
I already have 3 of them in my bag.
No, not gonna say goodbye?
Why ain't you guys gonna tell me to the city limits anyway?
Yes, we are.
I figured you would. Just thinking about stopping off and getting something to drink, though.
I don't think so, Axel. We're still on duty.
Well, I don't think one beer's gonna kill us, Billy.
Lighten up, all right? One drink's not gonna kill us.
It's just the way he says things.
Where we going, anyway?
Oh, the perfect place. You guys will love it. Trust me.
Oh gosh. That is Beverly Hills Cop.
Yes. What
So
a fun movie.
yeah, so I was gonna say I actually think one, I mean it's just very 80s, which can be fun. But secondly, I was gonna say I think this movie does actually an excellent job. Something you don't really, I don't feel there's tons of movies that hit today in this regard. Now I can think of one off the top of my head. I think Air did a good job of that came out this year. But they did a really good job of bouncing the tone because the
Yeah.
tone could have easily not been great. Bouncing between kind of more seriousness, like the beginning when Mikey gets killed, to
Right.
the comedic elements of Eddie Murphy. But I think because you had someone who's as good as Eddie Murphy who can do serious and comedy as well as he can. I just think that was a real strong point to me of the movie is how
Right.
the tone was able to. It's really not a comedy, but yet because there's so much serious.
But there is quite a bit of comedy.
But there is quite a bit
because,
of comedy.
I mean, you know, Eddie Murphy.
Yeah, so I think it did a great job of bouncing between a serious to a comedic tone without feeling like it was all over the place.
Well, and I thought like his character, yeah, there was plenty of bad language for sure, but his character was so lovable, I thought, you
Yeah.
know. Yeah.
That-
So I think that's important too, just like your main character, your what do you call it, your protagonist, like that
Yes.
you really like them and like, you know, so he was extremely likable.
Yes, and I mean this was like a kind of a classic cop tale, but now having actually seen this movie, I can see how much influence it kind of has had on different TV shows, different
Right.
movies that have come out through the years. And guys, sometimes the thing with formulas is they work.
Yeah,
So-
they can, it's true.
So I think it was a pretty solid cop type formula movie. Now I'm just interested, how does he get back out to Beverly Hills for the
Right.
second
I was
one?
wondering that myself.
Yeah, I'm intrigued. But Natalie, any other thoughts before I rate the movie?
No, I think that's it. I enjoyed it. I thought it was a good time, a good watch.
Yeah, so what do we, and obviously guys, we rate this literally seconds after seeing it. So there's definitely cases where once we had time to think, maybe our rating would go up or maybe go down, different situations. But rating on our hoot system, 5 being the max level of enjoyment, the most hoots given. I put this right for me between like a 3.5 to a 4, somewhere in between there. It was a very solid cop movie. We'll go with the 3.5. Very solid cop movie. Again, had lots of humor that it was able to bounce back and forth between the serious moments.
And I'm gonna get it. I would have given it that, but then like as it went on,
Mhm.
I enjoyed it more, so I'm gonna give it 4 hoots.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's between like a 3.5 and a 4 for me. It was
Like it really, once I got into the groove of it, I started to really enjoy it.
and I really enjoyed that theme music. Again, I think
Yeah.
that theme music helped with it, like even though because if it wasn't for the theme music that was playing throughout it, it'd be kind of serious, more serious than it was. And I think that music helped it kind of stay
It was
not
a
as
nice mixture.
it
of
was.
things.
It was.
And do I think like is this movie an example of it's probably a little more catered to males? I do think
Well, yeah,
so.
it's a cop movie.
Yeah, definitely. But some of the comedy, like it works so well, you know,
Yes.
for everybody.
Definitely.
I mean, not for children, but
Yeah. Yeah, let's not do that. But yeah, so that is our thoughts on 1984's Beverly Hills Cop. What are you guys' thoughts on this movie? Did you see it in theaters? Did you grow up watching it? Is it a movie you quote a lot? Share your thoughts below. And if you have not yet, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Also give the video a thumbs up. And as always, ladies and gentlemen, remember to be a force of light. All right. Bye guys.